He was once called the future of Italian football, a striker with strength, flair, and a personality larger than life. At his peak, Mario Balotelli looked destined to become one of the best strikers in the world. But instead of writing his name among football legends, his career became a story of wasted talent, controversies, and missed opportunities. This is the rise and fall of Mario Balotelli. Born in Palermo, Italy, 1990, to Ghanaian immigrants. Health issues as a child, had multiple surgeries. Adopted by the Balotelli family at a young age, faced racism and discrimination growing up, which shaped his character. Joined La Maison Youth Academy, showed promise as a teenager. From a young age, Balotelli's life was never simple. He grew up with challenges, but also with an incredible gift, raw footballing talent that could not be ignored. Signed by Inter at just 16, made professional debut at 17, scoring goals instantly, nicknamed Super Mario for his confidence and charisma, won 3 Serie A titles in the Champions League in 2010 under Jose Mourinho. Mourinho admired his talent, but often criticized his attitude. Story moment. Mourinho once gave Balotelli a list of things not to do before a match, and Mario did the opposite. These stories became part of his legend. At Inter, Balotelli showed flashes of genius. But for every moment of brilliance, there were moments of immaturity that frustrated coaches and teammates. Transferred to Manchester City for £24 million, instantly grabbed attention in the Premier League. Famous moments. Why always me? Shirt versus Manchester United after scoring twice. His goal in the 6-1 victory at Old Trafford. Off-field stories like setting off fireworks in his bathroom. Despite controversies, he contributed crucial goals in City's 2011-12 title-winning season. Assisted Sergio Aguero's legendary last-minute goal against QPR, City's first Premier League title. Balotelli was no ordinary player. He brought chaos, both the good and the bad kind. On his day, he could destroy any defense in the world. But his lack of discipline kept City fans and coaches constantly on edge. Represented Italy on the international stage. Scored 2 stunning goals against Germany in the semi-final. His celebration, shirtless, arms crossed, became iconic. At just 21 years old, many thought he would lead Italy into a new golden generation. In that summer, Balotelli looked unstoppable. The world thought we were witnessing the rise of a global superstar. But sadly, that night in Warsaw will be remembered as the peak of his career, not the beginning of greatness. Returned to Italy with AC Milan, decent start, but inconsistency continued. Then came Liverpool in 2014 under Brendan Rodgers. Expectations were high. Balotelli could be the new Luis Suarez. Reality: scored just 1 league goal all season. Labeled a flop in the Premier League. This was a turning point. Instead of reviving his career, Balotelli's time at Liverpool confirmed the fears of many that his talent was being wasted through poor attitude, lack of discipline, and failure to adapt. Stints at Nice and Marseille in France showed glimpses of brilliance. At Nice, he scored over 40 goals across 2 seasons, reminding fans of his talent. But discipline issues followed him everywhere. Returned to Italy, Brescia, Monza, later moved to Turkey and Switzerland. Each transfer felt like another chance, but he never reached the level expected of him. By his late 20s, the hope of Balotelli becoming a world-class striker had faded. Instead, he became a symbol of what happens when talent is not matched with discipline. Talent was never in doubt. Strength, technique, unpredictability. But inconsistency, off-field distractions, and attitude prevented him from achieving greatness. Fans remember the moments, the goals, the celebrations, the chaos. But when discussing legends of the game, Balotelli's name is rarely mentioned. Balotelli's story is both inspirational and tragic. It shows us that in football, as in life, talent alone is never enough. Dedication, professionalism, and the right mindset are just as important. Mario Balotelli will always be remembered, but mostly as the player who could have been so much more. From Inter to Manchester, from glory to disappointment, Balotelli's career remains one of football's greatest what-ifs. A player who had the world at his feet, but never truly grasped it. This was the rise and fall of Mario Balotelli.